Hello friends, Savle here. Welcome to episode 9 of my playthrough of Planescape Torment. This is the first episode that I'm recording directly after the previous one, so my memory should be a little better than it has been, and this is honestly the way that I want to do this from now on. It's just a matter of my voice staying strong for long enough, because in the first few episodes I kind of struggled to speak for an hour at a time. So, but yeah, this is now the way I'm going to be doing this. So just a heads up that your feedback from the comments might not be taken into account directly in the next episode. It might take me a while to sort of it might take a while for me to sort of catch up with the videos. So yeah, let's keep exploring Ragpicker's Square, which is where we are right now. Now, at the end of the last episode, we read about we read the description of the mysterious box that we were given, and I've thought a bit about what we are going to do with it. And yeah, I think that I will do what I said at the end of the last episode, namely deliver it to the person, and then we'll see what to do about it, because obviously we have the option to open it. At least that's what it seems like. I haven't really tried it for real, but that's what it seems like, and I'm sure that that would be an interesting outcome. But maybe we should at least get better equipped for that. So in any case, for now, we are going to keep it on us, and when we find the person we are supposed to deliver it to, we will see. This sagging platform looks as if it's about to collapse. So yeah, the Sharegrave's bodyguard or doorman or whoever that guy was telling us about platforms here. So apparently we have to climb some of them to get to Ferret, and looks like looks like we can walk up this place to sort of do that. Let's maybe try to visit this house before, just so I don't forget. So this is the midwife's hut. Old Mebbeth. This squat old woman looks like she has had all her color bled out of her. Everything from her hair to her shawl to her robe, all are shades of gray. The only splotches of color on her come from several strange herbs which are tied to her belt by their stalks. The herbs make a strange shh when she moves, like a broom. Looks like an herb woman of some sort. Greetings. The elderly woman turns and stares at you, and you notice the gray shades blanketing her body extend to her features as well. Her hair is a wispy gray and her eyes are like chips of granite. She frowns when she sees you. And who might ye be, Man, the way this woman is described, it's like I'm seeing her in grayscale. Hang on, this is the second time I can lie that my name is Adan. Where is this name coming from? I am a traveler. Is that so? And where have you traveled from, then? Well, this is ridiculous. This is vague, which might not really make her trust us, so I guess I'll go for the truth. From the mortuary through the hive to here. Ha! Mortuary palefaces all concerned with making sure the debtors are all in just the right places. Ha! Dusties and fools. 2 words, same meaning. The woman's features suddenly go blank, and her eyes roll to the back of her head. What? Is she suddenly being possessed or something? Are you all right, madam? The woman starts rumbling, or mumbling, her tone mocking. Me am dusty. Me want to die cause this life fake. Her eyes snap back to front and she snorts. Dusties. No sense, no nothings. She points her finger at you. Ye run out of this life, child. There's little or no place to go. Man, she's a pretty good actress if she can if she can roll her eyes in the back of her head just to do a mocking impression of someone. I see. Who are you? With a sly cackle, she wags her eyebrows. Have ye not heard of old Mebbeth, then? The midwife of the square? Have you not now? She narrows her eyes, and her voice drops. Well, now you have, for I be Mebbeth. You are a midwife. What do you do? What a dumb question. She is a midwife. She does what a midwife does.
Updated my journal.
I set bones right. Drive the cough out of the sick. Yank out squealing, stubborn babes. Mend cloaks or a rag or two. Make cures and herbs and other such. She squints at you, studying your scars. Be needing a cure or three, do you then? Cures. Aye, ye be needing some cures to look at you. You want to buy some, do you? She glances at the scars covering your body again, then shrugs. Too late to be asking for them, I think. Well, it's actually good to meet someone who can heal me. Oh wow, lots of interesting options here. So, we could use some healing. Mebbeth nods. Very well, then. She reaches for one of the dried herbs at her belt, snaps it off at the stalk, then grinds it in her calloused palms. Small wisps of dust and pollen rise from her hands. She then mumbles to herself, then blows the dust into the air.
Updated my journal.
The grey pollen swirls around the room, blanketing you and your companions. Yes, my numerous companions. You breathe deeply, and less than a moment later, you feel strangely refreshed. Just like that, for free. Thanks, Mebbeth. Before I go, I had some other questions for you, but does this mean that I'm healed now? Does this mean that I have my 32 hit points back? What do you sell here, Mebbeth? I sell rags and herbs and cures and charms and mixes and poultices and all that wash. She shrugs. Also, if you find a queer item you can't figure out, bring it to Mebbeth. No promises, child, but mayhap I can riddle out what it is. Wow, Mebbeth is an extremely useful person to know, apparently. It's crazy that I just accidentally stumbled onto her house. Okay. And what do you have to sell? Show me. Oh, wow. Is this our first shop interface? I think it is. I think I can finally sell these bronze rings that I've been picking up. Does she not want them, though? Hang on. Okay, no, never mind. This is her, and this is mine. Okay, I see. So let me sell these bronze rings. 120 for that. Oh, wow, that's a lot of money for me. I only got 85. I'm liking the economy of this game so far. I can also sell the tome, but I want to keep it. I can sell it anytime, right? Did I also sell the one that I have equipped on me? I equipped one at the end of last episode because I thought it would help me carry more. You know, I wanted to free up some space in the inventory. But yeah, it looks like I can... Let's keep the silver one. But looks like I can... sorry, not that. Looks like I can sell this one too, and I am going to do that, because who knows when I will next talk to Mebbeth. Although, if she can do so many things for me, I think I will actually be here all the time. So I can buy and sell. I will look at her goods in a moment. I can identify. I can steal. Interesting. And I can buy aid. She can remove curse. This spell allows a cursed item to be successfully unequipped. Okay, so it's not for people, it's for items. And we have bandages. Heals 3 hit points. Needle and thread, 6 hit points, right? That's what we used in the mausoleum. Corpse Fly Charm, that seems super expensive. Invokes Swarm Curse. This corpse fly looks like it was frozen. It appears to be dead, but you can't be sure. The magic contained within the charm is activated when the insect is consumed. When swallowed, the recipient suddenly becomes extremely nauseous. A few seconds later, the charmed individual expels a stream of insects from their nose and mouth. Provided the charmed individual can keep their wits about them after the casting, the caster can send this cloud to attack a target. I think I might have read that one before, but doesn't hurt to get a reminder. And this one seems new. Thrice Blind Charm, Cockroach Charm. Charm of Infinite Recall. Okay, I'll read this one. This one sounds interesting. No, actually, I have seen this one. Yeah, this is the one that set your lore to 100. Okay, I will read the Thrice Blind Charm and then we'll be out of here. Invokes blindness. These 3 cranium rat tails have been woven into a small charm. Despite the separation from their owners, however, they still twitch occasionally as if irritated. To use this charm, the caster must select a target within his line of sight. Then, while remaining focused on the target, untie the charm. The target's vision will turn black for several minutes, rendering them helpless and reducing their combat ability drastically. Okay, I wonder if it's actually several minutes or if it's like in-game minutes, really seconds. My guess is that it's the latter. Okay, I know you've done a lot for me already, but could I rest here? She nods. Of course, child. I have a mess of blankets in the corner that would serve. That would be fine, thank you. And I rested. I wasn't planning on resting now. I just wanted to ask if I could. But it's good to know. I wonder though, if I move time forward too much, will that lock me out of something, or will that advance the plot without me knowing? I mean, this game is still very much new to me, so there's no telling what it could do, right? So far, it seems kind of traditional in the time aspect of RPGs, though, meaning that I basically get to screw around and do whatever I want, and then I choose to advance the quest. The main quest, I mean. Okay, I have some questions for you. Do you know someone named Farad? Farad? That... Ha! You watch as Mebbeth spits once, twice, 3 times, then follows it by making a semicircle over her heart. That gold turd! What you be wanting with the likes of him? I need to find him. Do you know where he is? I think he might be around here, right? Since the platform's over there in the corner and all that. He's not in Ragpicker Square, that much I can tell you. You need to find a way under the square to get to that third spider skip. Third spider skip. Okay, third as in T-U-R-D. Right. She spits again. Even talking about him leaves a foul taste, it does. Okay, he is not in Ragpicker Square. Damn it. I need to find a way under the square. Is it gonna be a portal, or is it gonna be like a catacomb entrance? So he's under the square then. She jabs her finger at the floor. Aye, he's buried beneath these piles of trash, him and his boys, and a tough time you'd have digging him out of his nest. She shakes her head. Let be, child. Okay, but I really need to find him. How do I get down there?
My journal.
Mebbeth frowns, then sighs. Hear tell, Farad's got a gate that leads to his nest somewhere in the square. It's just a matter of finding it. You might want to ask some of the others, some who travel a bit more than old Mebbeth. I see. A gate. Ask around. I shall. I am missing a journal. Do you know where one could be found? Mebbeth thinks. Haven't seen one. If it's in the square, which I doubt since folk don't traffic much with books and the like, it's most likely been sold or stolen. Was it something important to you then? A magic thingy, all glowing and sparkling with magics, eh? If so, you might never see it again. Well, I am beginning to think that. But yeah, that's actually good advice. Look around, talk to people who sell stuff, you know, shopkeepers, fences, that sort of thing. Yeah, someone could have that, actually. Then again, you are the first shopkeeper, so to say, we have seen, so. Other questions. Are you a witch? Is she gonna take offense to this? Hopefully not. I am gonna ask it. Are you a witch, Mebbeth? Mebbeth scrutinizes you. I say not as to what I am and isn't. But what you be wanting to know so full bad for that you own an old woman barking and sniffing for a juicy bit of gossip? Oh, I want to learn about magic. And that I certainly do, because I think I want to get into the magic playstyle. Could you teach me? Mebbeth laughs. Ha! I'm no teacher. No schoolmistress all set up to teach like them in the big feast hall. Feast hall? So there are school masters in the feast hall. Interesting. There's others somewhere, I'm sure, that'd spill the dark of it. You'd be wasting your time with old Mebbeth, so you would. I don't agree. I think you'd have a lot to teach, actually. Is this gonna be like a healer class? Like a subclass of magic that has to do with healing? It would fit her. By the way, I gotta say, I'm loving this Mebbeth, not just because of how useful she has been to us, but she's a fun character. She's fun to speak with. Mebbeth looks at you intently. Oh, aye. Why do you want to learn such things? That's a good question. Because I just want to know. That's honestly a good enough answer for me. Because I need power. That's kind of suspicious, isn't it? I'll be truthful with her. I mean, she has been nothing but helpful so far, so I needed to solve the mystery of who I am. After a moment, Mebbeth nods. The art may help. It may not, and you must not rely on it to solve all your problems. She sighs. Child, it's most likely only going to add another chip to your pile of questions. I understand, but will you teach me, though? Ha! Mebbeth shakes her head. One should make songs rather than make magic. Songs have more beauty. Magic's been made dull, commonplace, soiled by the mob of people that have tromped through it. She squints at you. I'll teach you. But first, you'll need to do some things for me. You hear? Things for you? Sure. I understand the language of quid pro quo. Like what? My legs aren't good for walking about Sigil, and there's errands I have you run. I need you to fetch me some herbs from the market. It's spyward, easterly and southerly from here. In the hive market. Here's a sample. She takes a black seed from her coat and flicks it to you. Again, the marketplace, which I can't seem to find, even though I've been told like 4 times where it is. A black seed. Okay, let's examine the seed.
Updated my journal.
You twist the black seed in your hand. As you do, you feel a small bite. Then a small drop of blood oozes from your thumb. There are tiny barbs on the seed like teeth. Mebbeth snorts. Careful with it. Show it to one of the fruit merchants at the market. They will know what herbs you seek. Ooh, that's kind of ominous. That's almost suspicious. Like they've got something illegal going on. Maybe not. A small drop of blood oozes from my thumb. I hope I didn't just get poisoned or something. I had some questions. I'm not sure I had. I'm not sure I did have any questions because, yeah, I've asked them all. And, well, this has been a very pleasant meeting. Thank you, Mebbeth. You are a good person, you know that? I can tell a good person from a bad person pretty easily. If they help me, they're good. A stove made out of some sort of petrified wood. A number of herbs are hanging from this rack to dry. It almost looks like small trees growing in this old woman's hut. Okay, Mebbeth, I will be back, definitely. And it's nighttime, right? I shouldn't have rested. I kind of want to, you know, walk around during the day and rest at night so that I don't get ambushed, but didn't work out this time. Okay, this one is also an entrance. Interesting. Let's go there. A small dwelling, and there's a character named Jarim who holds something like a staff and paces about in the middle of the night, by the way.
I'm gone.
Okay, no, I'm trying to talk to him. Jarim. What? Who? Greetings. I really don't have time to talk with you. You see, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to complete my spell without the key component. Maybe I can help? Jaren pauses for a second. I guess it couldn't hurt. I'm in need of a ruby to complete my spell. It must be of exceptional quality, not like the junk they sell at the marketplace. If you should find one, bring it back to me and I shall make it worth your while. Alright, farewell.
Updated my journal.
That's a nice and easy quest. Can I see what you have in the... I mean, that's kind of rude to do. I will try not to do that. So far it seems there aren't any...
I'm gone.
Mechanics related to stealing, or people detected me stealing from them the old-fashioned way. Now, I know that there was stealing in Mebbeth's shop interface, and I'm sure there's like a chance for her to detect that I'm doing that, and probably a high chance because I'm no thief, right? And we have Mr. Yellowfingers here, who is also pacing about. This weaselly-looking fellow is skulking about the garbage like a tattered shadow. Seeing you and Mort, he beckons to you. Psst. Hey, the skull. Where'd you get the skull, eh? Me skull it is. Give it back to me. Oh, are you sure about that? Mort turns to the hiver. Pike off. Wow, so many options. You're not getting this skull. This is not your skull. Go on, take the skull. Attack him as soon as he's off guard. Go on, take the skull. If you can prove to me the skull's yours, then I'll give it to you. It's only fair. I'll go for option 6. Who are you? Skull's mine. Mine, eh? Give it to me, I'll forget you stole it. He mumbles, his narrowed eyes darting. You are a very creepy person to meet, especially in the middle of the night like this. What proof do you have that this is your skull? He stares at you for a moment, like you're addled. It's Pike in mine talking proof. Don't know nothing. Gives me the skull back nows. This is not your skull. You calling me a liar, eh? Skull's mine. Mine. He mumbles for a moment, eyes rolling and darting. You're the thief, spitting lies. I'll got you. Touch me and you'll be regretting it. That's too threatening. I'm just gonna say I wouldn't try it. The man glances at you, eyes narrow. Suddenly he attacks. Man, screw you. I'm just gonna flee. I don't want to deal with this right now. Hang on, I'm gonna... Ooh, this is another place that I could have gone. I think I'm going to meet with Sharegrave, because he's supposed to be inside, right? So I'll ask him about Farad. I think that when Mebbeth said, ask around, this is really what she meant. Now, Sharegrave doesn't seem too secure in his own home, given that he's walking around with a knife. He has a collector here, which has got to be like a bodyguard. This man is draped in filthy, tattered brown robes, a long hood concealing most of his face from view. Greetings. You see his eyes narrow beneath his hood, and he takes a step back. What do you want? What is this place? He frowns at you. You're in Ragpicker Square, of course. Where are you from, Cutter? You from the Prime or something? No. Yeah, so
Right.
It sounds like the Prime is a sort of a rich quarter here in Sigil, is what I'm gathering. I haven't heard that said explicitly, but, you know, just the name, the Prime, kind of gives off that vibe, and there's got to be a rich quarter to this city, right? There's one in every city. Okay, Sharegrave. Tall and lanky, this pale, grim-looking man exudes authority despite his gangly and somewhat awkward frame. A good portion of his left ear is missing. What little is left is a ragged mess of scar tissue, as if the ear was bitten rather than cut off. His narrow, shifting eyes, almost mere slits, look clever and dangerous. All right, this is a dangerous man. I gotta show him some respect. This man is a big deal in the collector community, apparently. His ear seems to have been bitten. What if Ferret bit him? That would be interesting. Okay, would you be Sharegrave, my good man? He spits out a reply. I don't know you, Burke. He glares at you. Who are you to be asking about some Sharegrave cutter? Yeah. A man called Pox referred to me to Sharegrave. That's right. I was told he might know the location of someone named Ferret. The tension in the room suddenly rises. Now what a funny thing to be asking about. What do you want to know about Old Blood Ferret for? Well... Okay, I gotta show him that I'm not friends with him, right? Now, saying he knows something I need to know might give off the vibe that I am his friend. So I'm actually gonna say he has some things of mine and I want them back. Because that's actually a pretty good sort of thought, right? That he could have my journal. It could be him who stole it. He could have had it this whole time. So, yeah, he has some things of mine and I want them back. Or he stole something from me and I want it back. Yeah, okay, let's go with the first one because it makes me seem more hostile to Ferret. The man is silent for a moment, then cracks a smile. He steals from us all, doesn't he? Whether we're living or dead. He chuckles. What do you mean? Do you know I'm dead? Our main source of living around here is the dead. You follow? You're a collector. Aye, that's right. He looks at you as if he's considering something. Now there's only so many debtors at any one time. My bloods and I can only gather so many. If somebody else is gathering debtors, that's that much less jink that goes into our pockets. Right. Ferret is taking bodies too, but we know this. So...
Updated my journal.
The rub is that he's found a motherload of them. Now I haven't heard of any massacres since Sigil. He frowns, tapping at his chin. So I'm quite interested in knowing where all the debtors are coming from. I could find out for you. If you'd like, or for a price. I mean, if you'd like... sounds like a way to ingratiate himself to it, but it kind of makes us look weak, right? If we set a price, it makes us look like better negotiators, I feel. And maybe he's going to respect that. I could find out for you, for a price. He looks at you for a moment, tugging on the remains of his left earlobe. All right, name your price and we'll deal. Let's do the golden middle, right? 200 copper coins.
Updated my journal.
He thinks for a moment before finally nodding. All right, deal. Come back here with the dark of it and Jink will change hands. You need to know where old Ferret is? Yes, obviously. Is this guy finally gonna tell us? There we go. That looks like a very specific answer. Go up on the platforms, follow them to the north and west, and you'll come to a gate that leads to Ferret's bolt hole. Getting in and getting the information is your deal. And if anyone asks, you don't know me, and we never had this talk, here? Who are you? Okay, on the platforms to the northwest. A gate that leads to Ferret's bolt hole. A gate? It's just a regular old gate? I thought this was like a cutesy way of us saying that, no, we have no idea who you are and we're not going to talk about that. But I guess I misinterpreted it. For a smart cutter, you don't listen too well. Leave. Alright. Alright, we had kind of a rocky start with Sharegrave, but I think that This is gonna go just fine. And holy shit, our quest log is getting kind of full. Alright. Yes. So we offered a man in Ragpicker Square to find out where the corpses are coming from. And we also agreed to help Sharegrave in a similar matter. So, but that's not here in the log, is it? Maybe I should talk to him again and choose the other option. Okay, no, I haven't found out. Okay, he's not being very friendly in this instance. Okay, I'll just leave for now. So, yeah, I know what I'm meant to do, so let's just do it. Let's save game. Alright, hostile creatures are nearby. Alright, I guess I'll wait to run away from this guy. This is a... Hang on, is this a... Okay, no, this is Yellow Fingers. I was like, is this a collector? But no. Obviously, it's Yellow Fingers. He didn't seem very relevant, so I kind of forgot about him pretty quickly. Where's Mort? Mort, come here. My faithful floating skull. This sagging platform looks as if it's about to collapse. Ragpicker Square is such a dump, isn't it? Can I go down here? Hold on. It doesn't seem like I can. Okay, maybe through here. This archway leads only inches into the small building before becoming blocked by a solid wall of refuse. The rubbish is packed so tightly it may as well be stones and mortar. Leave.
Updated my journal.
Hold up, Chief. Look at this. Peering down, you notice a number of dirty footprints that lead into the archway. And do not turn around. There must be a portal through here or something. Ah. A portal, you say? How do we open it, though? Haven't the slightest, Chief. It's got to be a common key, though. Look at all the traffic that's gone through. Maybe one of the lowlives around here will know. I'll ask around then. Let's go. Alright, it must be a common key, but not one common for us to have right now. So, yeah, I guess we gotta find out what it is. Oh yes, we have the black barb seed. This tiny black seed has a series of small barbs sprouting from its surface. I gotta remember to read the descriptions of the items I pick up. I did read the ornate books, but it took me a while to sort of realize that I should do that. Okay, there seems to be a platform over there. I wonder if I can get there. I mean, okay, yeah, that's the archway. It kind of sounds like... I mean, it kind of seems like there's no jumping mechanics or anything in this game. I guess that would be too much to ask of the game, but this might be the way to ferret that then, because I thought when I saw this gate, I thought this would be it, right? But I don't know how to get there. The characters are kind of confused. They can't find a path, so I wonder if it's completely inaccessible or if I can walk down here and just go there somewhere through these buildings. The area doesn't really seem traversable to me, but what do I know? Maybe it is. Collector. Oh, this tower looks like it was built to hold rainwater. Some nice details around here. There's one building here which we haven't visited yet. You know, this guy's starting to piss me off. I think I'll get rid of him. Because he's never going to stop attacking us, is he? Okay, I dealt him some critical damage, but let's chase him down because he's being super annoying and I don't really think I can do anything about him. So, goodbye. We get some copper commons and a clock charm out of that. What did these do again? I kind of forgot what these are for. Oh yeah, they're for healing. Shit, I meant to close it and I accidentally used it. Well, there goes my clock charm. I have 3 more here. Okay, at least I know what it looks like when I use a clock charm. So hang on, that was hit points as well as resistance to attacks. I I was too fast on the click there. Gotta remember not to do that. Alright, this is another small dwelling full of rats apparently, which I think I can deal with, right? Yeah, let's just... Hang on, do I have to keep manually selecting the enemies? It looks like I do, right? Which is why I keep doing it, but honestly in a situation like this it would be handy if the Nameless one were to just do that by himself. So we picked up some rat tails, which is a tail from a cranium rat. It looks like a charm, but it's not a charm as far as I can tell, because that would be this one. Yeah, it has the same... Oh, it's usable only by thieves. I was like, why isn't the use button here? Okay, that makes sense. So this small dwelling doesn't seem to have a resident. They presumably left on account of the rats, which is understandable. But yeah, it doesn't appear to have anything of use in it either, so... Okay, let's try to see if I can get through these buildings. Alright. This is starting to look promising. There's a... I found a portal, apparently? Right, let's go there. What's the worst that could happen? And I'm in a small dwelling. Interesting. And can I get out of here is the question. Right, I should probably think about that the next time I walk into a random portal. Then again, thinking about it won't help, right? Because there's nothing I can know. Oh, but junk. Hang on, there was a portal somewhere that can be opened by junk, wasn't there? Oh, okay, what's going on here? Oh my god, this is an ambush, isn't it? You know, I considered saving before walking into the portal, and I really should have. Unlike other collectors you've seen, the robes on this one seem to be of fine quality. Ah, another debtor has come to visit us. Please excuse the mess. My colleagues haven't had the time to tidy up. There is no way out. Why, sure there is. The door is right over there. But you need one of these to activate the portal. He holds up what appears to be a small glass bead. Come, let us talk price. I'm listening. Simple. You pay my comrades and me 100 coppers. I give you the key to the portal. Well. Can we take these three guys? I honestly doubt it. Maybe, maybe not. What if I give him the money and he's gonna try and kill me anyway? That could very well happen. I think I will give him the money, though. Thinking realistically about what I would do in this situation, yeah, there are two of us. Well, really just one person and a talking head, and there are three of them, and they do look kind of dangerous. So here's the money, give me the key. My comrades and myself appreciate doing business with you. Simply crushing the glass bead will activate the portal. Farewell. Well, I gotta say that's a profitable business venture that these guys have going for them. Yeah. That was not great. So this is Vlask's portal key. Okay, this is a unique item. A small fragile glass bead containing the reagents needed to open a certain portal once. Simply crush to activate. Well, Vlask, you really got the better of me this time. Crush the bead. Oh, I can see colorful mists swirling about. I hope this doesn't kill me. I hope he wasn't lying. Okay, this is purple now. And I'm here. Well, you know, when I get more companions, I'm gonna do this again, and then I'm gonna kill Vlask, and I'm gonna take back my money. Maybe. Then again, I am kind of a persuasion-focused character, so we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. Marrow-Friend. Is this another Dustman here? Doesn't seem to be. You can smell the reek of dung and rotting meat on this man, even from afar. Though obviously weak and decrepit, his long, thin fingers and sunken eyes give him a sinister look as he scuttles through the garbage around him. The way he drools and rolls his eyes makes you wonder if he's mad. Quite a disgusting description there. Greetings. He tries to focus on you, but his gaze wanders. His eyes are set deeply into hollow sockets, and his skin is terribly pale and diseased, covered with rashes and yellowed patches that look ready to peel from his body at any moment. The stench emanating from him is terrible. As you open your mouth to speak, he licks his lips and swallows. You deader. Are you alright? You. He licks his lips again, and his long, spindly fingers pick at the skin as he stares at you. You deader. He glances to your left, and his eyes dart back to you. Dead. Dead. Hungry. He reaches out to touch you, licking his scabrous lips. Why would I let him touch me? That's an insane choice. I'm not gonna let him touch me. His hands claw the empty air where you were, and he gives a low whine like a pained dog. Hungry. Step back. His hand suddenly shoots out to catch a fat white grub that was squirming in a nearby heap of offal. Ugh. You feel your stomach churn as he takes the maggot and shoves it into his mouth. He chews it slowly, then swallows. You dead? No, I am in fact not dead. And even if I were, I wouldn't tell you. You look dead. He scratches himself beneath his robe, and you suddenly notice that he has a finger hanging from his neck on a cord. It looks like there is a ring on it. Still hungry. What is that finger bone? He looks down, his plague-ridden features twisting into a ghastly, snaggle-toothed parody of a grin. Snack. He looks ready to chew on it. Let's try lying to him. Don't eat that. I'll bring you a whole body to eat rather than that. His eyes gleam and he is distracted from the finger bone. Okay. I'll go fetch some meat for you. Don't eat that finger bone or no meat for you. Farewell.
I'm gone.
Huh. I wonder what's gonna come of that, because I mean, I lied about that, so I'm not gonna bring him a body, but can I maybe find something that looks like dead meat to him and exchange it for that? Or did I just really buy myself the opportunity to attack him and take this thing from him? Well, let's keep our options open for now. I won't be attacking him just yet. Alright, so I think I've explored Ragpicker's Square pretty thoroughly as far as I can tell. The underbelly of this platform is thick with razor vine. It looks like it is holding the platform together. Yeah, no, this seems like a trash-filled archway. That's the... Yeah, and to the trash warrens. Okay, at least I know where the gate goes, but I don't know how to get to it. Can I get to it from here? By the way, there's a world map, which I haven't checked out. And I should have checked it out. I guess I never saw the button. Yeah, so we are at we are at Ragpicker's Square. And there's the hive. Still the hive. More of the hive. The Alley of Dangerous Angles, we know that one. Lower Ward, Clerk's Ward, Alley of Lingering Sighs. A Buried Village. Okay, so it still doesn't say where the marketplace is. By the way, that map looks to be printed on skin. Or not printed, I guess like tattooed, right? On skin. Ugh. Show walkable. Oh. Oh. Well, this is an option. Well, maybe I can walk through here. Maybe I can walk through here to get to the place. Right? Well, there's another door over there. We have some collectors here. Can we can actually go there. No. Wait, can we not? Okay, first let's go to this place. Let's see. This is another small dwelling. Please don't be another ambush. Mort, you're in the way. Trying to inspect this chest, and you are squarely in the way. Okay, nothing going on here.
All right.
Okay, can I go through here? Because if I can't, then I really have no idea how to get there. Well, it's not looking too promising, is it? Maybe this way. Nope. Okay, this is yeah, I guess I gotta go through here, right? I guess I gotta find this portal, and then maybe I will be able to somehow get here, even though the portal would presumably like teleport me to a completely different place. Or it could just teleport me inside of whatever this is, right? It presumably leads to the catacombs, but what exactly the catacombs looks like is anyone's guess at this point. So if I show the map, okay, let's wow, this is an amazing feature to have. Show walkable areas. Okay, let's go back to some of the other sections of the hive. Although, yeah, at this time of the day, it's probably not the smartest thing to do.
I'm gone.
But oh, stupid thugs attacking me. Okay, let's get away from them. So, southwest portion, the flophouse, which we haven't explored yet. Maybe it is time to visit the flophouse just briefly. Oh, this is a small dwelling, apparently. And we have a barrier here, who looks like a tiefling centaur, maybe? Some generic hive dwellers and Nestor. Nestor. Doesn't that name ring a bell? And we have Arlo here, who could also be someone we've heard of. Okay. Hello, Arlo. You see a short, balding man standing in what serves as the foyer to this ramshackle flophouse. His bushy brows are furrowed in concentration as he picks at what appear to be scabs on his large, bulbous nose. Greetings. The man doesn't bother to look up. Instead, he continues to stare cross-eyed down at his nose. Yeah, what do you want? Could I rest here? Okay, that's, I wouldn't mind that. Sure you can, Burke, if you got the chink for it. Nobody puts up here for free, except old Nestor over there, and that's only cause no one's addle-coved enough to mess with him. Addle-coved. Well, addle as in addled brain, but addle-coved. I'm having a hard time deciphering that, but the meaning is kind of clear, right? Nobody's dumb enough to mess with him. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna pay for a bed. Tell me about this Nestor guy. Nestor's that barmy old sod in the corner there. He hikes a thumb over his shoulder toward the back of the room. Watch your step around him, Burke. He's not right in the head, always rattling his bone box about his fork and all. I wish someone'd do us all a favor and get rid of him. Wow, that's, you mean get rid of him or get rid of him? Why don't you get rid of him yourself? You don't think I've tried? I have, and look what I get for me effort. He leans his face forward and points at the bleeding scabs on his nose. The barmy sod nearly bit me nose off. I could get rid of him for you for a price. And I assume that by get rid of him, you will accept a peaceful solution. I'll tell you what, Cutter. If you can get rid of him for me, you can stay here for free as often as you like. Deal? Fair enough, I'll do it.
Updated my journal.
Well then, don't just stand around gawking, gets to it. He immediately returns to his scab picking. Can't you see I'm a busy man?
Done.
A very busy man, no doubt. Nestor. Old buddy, old pal. I need to talk to you. You see an aging man in soiled and tattered clothes frantically pacing in the corner. His shock of filthy white hair sticks out in every direction, and his face, encrusted with dirt and streaks of dried blood, is covered with grey stubble. Every few seconds he stops pacing and flails about suddenly, muttering and cursing as if assaulted by some unseen foe. He does not seem to notice your approach. At the sound of your voice, the old loon whirls about to face you, his wide, staring eyes bulging in their sockets. He regards you for a brief moment, then returns to his raving. No, no, no! It's not you! But soon. Yes, soon. Is he actually talking to me? Does he know me from my past life? Or is he talking to someone I can't see? Are you the one they call Nestor? The old man seems oblivious to your presence. You'll come. Yes, you'll come. And old Nestor will be waiting. Waiting? Who are you waiting for? Waiting, yes. He suddenly plops down on the floor as if overcome by exhaustion. Long have I waited. Waiting. He takes a deep breath and springs back to his feet. Wait forever if I have to. Do you hear me? Look, Arlo asked me to get rid of you, so you're gonna have to leave, sir. Or I'm gonna have to call security. No! Nestor's face turns beet red and his whole body shakes in protest. My fork! Can't leave without my fork! Ooh! Fork, fork, fork! Your fork. Fork, fork, fork! Can't go home without my fork! Nestor's frenzy reaches a violent crescendo. He begins hopping up and down maniacally, then suddenly stops, lowers his head, and runs headlong into a large wooden cupboard that stands against the back wall of the flop house. Kind of reminds me of Dobby from Harry Potter. The force of the impact knocks the old man flat on his back. After a few seconds he stands back up, a dazed expression on his face. Gone! Stolen! Can't go home without my fork! Stolen, you say? Who took your fork, then? Nestor stares at you for a long moment, then begins rummaging through the pockets of his filthy tunic. After a few seconds he produces what appears to be a dismembered ear. Judging by the stench and color of the ear, you'd wager that the old loon has been toting it around in his pocket for some time. A dismembered ear, you say? One ear, right? One ear, the guy that we met in the other part of the map. You have my fork, don't you? Don't you? Hoo-hoo! He holds the ear close as if speaking to it. Bring back my fork! If I can find you a fork, then you will leave? Wait! Waiting! Ooh-hoo! He shakes the ear violently as he shouts into it. Until you bring it back. Then I can go home. Right, I'll try to find your fork then. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Well, this is not going the way I wanted. I wanted to complete some quests and, just be a little bit more focused. But instead I'm exploring everywhere, picking up random quests here and there. And honestly, I think my quest log might be getting too long. But that's just how it goes in this game, apparently. The reason why I wanted to be more focused is so that I remember all the details of the quests when I do them. But yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to rewatch some segments of my earlier videos to even know what's going on here. Anyway, this is it for the episode. Thank you for watching. I have been Savle. This has been episode 9, and I'll see you next time. Bye.